Welcome to everything you need to know about the Minecraft Allay mob. I'm having so much fun experimenting with this mob that I've decided to make a second video. So many of you left some great comments on my beta video saying, hey Echo, can the Allay do this? Can it do that? Can it pick up this? Where is the exact location we can find these? So I've decided to put them all in this video. If you guys have anything else you'd like me to test with this mob, leave a comment down below. First thing you guys were asking was, hey Echo, whereabout in the Woodland Mansion can you find the Allay? Let me show you. First thing you are going to need is a Woodland Mansion. They have become a little bit more useful again in the next Minecraft update. So they are located in cages. It's your mission to get them out. So you are specifically looking for this room here. It's encased in cobblestone. It's basically like the prison. And the Allays are trapped in here. It's not just one or two. There is actually so many inside of here. So obviously when you open the door, these guys can get out. So we've got two in this one. Two in this one. At least they don't even get any water. You guys are mean. So we've got two inside of that one. This one has 1, 2, 3. There's 5, 6, 7. Any more? 8, 9, 10. 10 of them. So you are looking for this cobblestone room. Let's let these guys out. They should be able to get... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to hit you. They should be able to get out on their own. But that is where you find the Allay. And as I showed you in my beta video, the other place is going to be a pillager outpost. So this is just RNG. In some cases, you will get iron golems spawning in there. In other cases, you'll get lucky like this, and you will get the Allay. What will happen when you give the Allay mob a totem of Undying? So let's find out. So of course, you were able to give this mob items. We are giving it a totem of Undying. I can throw this on the floor, and it will bring it back to me. It's like, hey Echo, I don't need two. But what happens if we accidentally hit this thing and it dies? Come, he's so fast. Woo! The Totem of Undying will actually work on the Allay mob. So let's say if you were out fighting mobs and this thing walked in front of you and you hit it by mistake, well, it's going to have a second chance at life. But what happens if you give the Allay mob a Shulker box? Now, I want to test two theories here. I want to test this with empty Shulkers, but also with Shulkers that have items. So first thing is, spawn Allay, give it one of these. Let's throw this on the floor. So this is obviously a different color. Is it going for it? What happens if we throw the same color? So it'll pick up the same color. Okay, so what happens if we throw all of these on the floor then? See, it's not interested in those. But if we have the same Shulker and do that over there, it is going to pick that one up and bring it back to me. Okay, so I need to test this with colors then. So we give this a brown one. Let's give it a brown one and throw a brown one on the floor. It will pick the brown one up. So let's throw everything like these ones on the on here. No, they do. They do pick them all up. That one was just being stubborn, was only interested in this one. That is very, very strange. But if you give... So let's try this again. If I was to give this a cyan one, right? And I was to throw this all on the floor as well. Yeah. So if you give one a colored Shulker, then it will pick up all the other the colored Shulkers for you. But if you give one the regular Shulker, and I want to test this again. Please leave me alone a second. Let's give this a regular one. And then let's throw another regular one on the floor. It's going to give me the regular one. Okay, let's make things a little bit more interesting here. I've got Shulkers that actually have items in them. So, if I was to give this a Shulker, which is this one, and throw this, which has items on the floor, which has different colors, it will bring me that one. Okay, so let's test this again. Let's go with a Shulker box here. We're just going to go with a white one. We're going to get another one and give this the white one. If I throw the colored one on the floor, which has items in, it is going to bring me my items. So if you forgot something, it's just laying around on the floor by mistake with like a Shulker box, because I've totally done that before in Shady Oaks, then you can get them to bring it back to you. That is absolutely amazing. Next question, can the Allay go through portals? Let's test this. So Allay, I'm going to give it this. We're going to go in here. Hopefully it doesn't lag. And I want to see if the Allay is in here with me. Yep, there it is. It actually kind of beat me to here. All right, so what happens if we go back through? Please don't crash. Here we go. Does he come back through? There he is. He kind of beats me to the overworld too. That is amazing. Very good question. How many items can the Allay hold? Let's find out. So we've got stacks of 64 here. We've just been giving it individual items. So let's put this down. Give it one of these, right? Now I'm going to throw half a stack on the floor. And see if it can pick up half a stack. Can it? It can pick up the whole half a stack. It's throwing them back to me. That's good to see. Come on, give me them all. I'm going to wait for it to fill it up. Here we go. 43, 55, 64. Okay, let's try a full stack. Can it pick up a full stack at once? Yep, it can pick up a full stack at once, and it will bring it over to you. I love the way it drops the items. It's so cool. There's a full stack. What happens if we drop 2 full stacks? Can it pick up 2 full stacks? So, let's go back real quick before it throws these at me. How many did he leave? He left 64. So, it looks like 64 is the the amount of items it can carry at one time, which I think that's pretty useful. To me, it's kind of better than the bundles, in a way. In a way. I wish there was a way for these to hold the items rather than wanting to give them to you all the time. But then again, that could make other items useless in Minecraft, so yeah, I can see why they wouldn't do that, but it can hold 64 at one time. Currently in beta, you can actually break the Allay, and let me show you how this works. So we have one of each set of plank. We've also got each set of wool variations here. This is how you break the Allay, ladies and gentlemen. So what you want to do is you want to give it, let's say we give it, we'll go oak, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw all of these on the floor in one spot. Check this out. Check this out. It just makes like the random picking up and breaking sound. One of them is actually feeding me the right stuff very slowly. He's like, no, take it. Don't leave it behind. But this guy, yo, check that out, man. He's having an absolute heart attack right there. So, yeah, this is obviously related to block IDs and the Allay not fully recognizing the planks or the same variation at once. Still fun to see, though. Pretty sure you can do this same mechanic with the likes of wool as well. So, we throw all the wools in one spot here. And the Allay picks it up. It's so confused. It's like, how do I do this? I don't know how to figure it out. That is insane, though. Look how fast that is. It's so fast. So this happens with sand and red sand, same planks, same wool and things like that. But it's just fun to see. This will be fixed very, very soon. As most of you seen during my beta video, you're not able to leash the Allay, which I kind of like that, to be honest. We leash every other mob. So you can give it a leash, but you're not able to leash this mob at all. Now, somebody was saying, but can you put it in a boat? So let's test that theory as well. So boat... double stacked boat. Allay? No. Come on. Allay. Ha! Wait, what does it look like with 2 of them? Ha! You can't put 3 of them, but that would be so cool. I actually really like the way they're sideways. So you can put them inside of there. Of course, you cannot leash the Allay, but you are able to leash the boats. Which, I still love this. Although they need to fix it because it's going through my head still. But yeah, you can't leash the Allay, but you can put them in a boat and leash that boat. So if you wanted to stop them doing some work for a little bit of time, this is the way to stop them. The Allay's favorite block in Minecraft is the note block. As you guys know, if you play this sound, this will be the Allay's favorite spot for 30 seconds. So people are saying, hey, Echo, can you hook this up to hoppers? Well, we're going to find out right now. So we've got the Allay, and I've got a bunch of these. So what I want to do is spawn this, give it this, and play this. Now, as you guys can see, it's giving the vibration sounds, which indicates that the Allay really likes this. So if I was to drop all of these on the floor, right, it will favor dropping it over here rather than dropping it. Oh, that one made it. At the player. Now, after 30 seconds, it will then favor the player again. So if we just keep playing this, you'll see here that the items are actually starting to be dropped off in the water and then eventually making their way to the hopper. This guy just wanted to get involved too, didn't you? So, yeah, it's like a sorting system. People are going to find so many cool mechanics to do with this mob, and I really like that, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the redstone community is going to evolve this mob. So yes, you can use this as an automatic sorter, and it's just gonna keep doing it until there's no blocks left there. Remember? It'll pick up 64-ish at a time and then drop them off. So for the redstone geniuses out there, you could just do this and set up an automatic sound area, right? And then summon these, and then we could just start giving them things, right? And then we could just throw them all on the floor like this. And they are really gonna love these. So, yeah, I imagine people are going to be making automatic music systems just to keep the Allay nearby, especially if you're doing large quantities of work. I love this. The next question I had, but you also had, is how do you swap the Allay's items? So we're going to do a little bit of a test here, because I actually figured this out. So let's give this an obsidian block, right? Let it fly around. It's going to bring back some of these blocks for me. Thank you very much. How do you swap it? So the simple way to swap it is to then right-click again on the Allay. You are then able to give it, come on, another item. Now, you have to have nothing in your hand in order for this to work, as you guys can see. Because if I try and do it now when I'm holding an item, it's not interested. You have to have nothing in your hand in order to change the Allay's items. And the last thing I wanted to mess around with was, what was this like in survival and how would this work? So first thing I want to do over here is I want to grab myself just a regular dirt block. I'm then going to give the Allay this dirt block. Come on, come on. And then what we could do is, let's say you're mining large quantities of land. Let's say dirt, grass, sand, things like that. You could just start mining these. And let's say your inventory is full, or you've gone over these items and you missed a few. This thing is gonna literally just collect them all for you and throw them towards you. Do you know what I mean? So this thing is just gonna pick up the extra items that you're gonna miss. Or let's say you broke down a tree and you give it a sapling. It's going to pick up all of those saplings, especially big trees like jungle trees or dark oak trees or the mega trees. So I'm a big fan of this. It's actually not the mob that I originally voted for, but I am happy that this is going to be implemented to the game. And this thing is just going to do everything for you. It's going to go and pick up all of these blocks. You could just stand there, and you don't got to do any of the work. Minecraft just become even lazier. And that's all I have for you in today's video. If you made it to the end of the video, let me know. But I am super happy to see this mob introduced. And again, it's only the first beta / preview we've had of this mob. There's so much more to come. And I'm excited. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day and drop a like, and I'll see you all in the next video.